Hey, what's up guys? It's Scrawny3 here, or Dan Dude, with another Grand Theft Auto Online video. And in this video, I want to show how to get inside Lester's house in Grand Theft Auto Online. So if you didn't already know, Lester is the hacker and behind-the-scenes kind of operator of a lot of the missions and heists you can do in Grand Theft Auto 5. And this guy actually lives at this house right here. So I'll show you on the map real quick. It's in El Burro Heights, at this point of interest that I marked off. And it's in southeastern Los Santos, as you can see here. And an easy way to find if you're at the right house is because you'll see a lot of signs all over the place, warning signs, and you'll actually hear a distinctive dog barking sound as you get closer. But anyway, once you get here, you'll want to hop on the awning on top of the roof right there like I did, and you want to head towards the roof on top. And really quickly, you want to make sure that you have an active free mode session event going on. So you can see here on my screen in the text at the bottom, it says perform the longest jump in a land vehicle. So as long as some kind of free mode events going on like that, they should be able to work just fine. Also, business battle events work as well, or motorcycle club events, or SecuroServe CEO events. Those seem to work as well. Anyway, once you have an event running in your session and you're on the roof, you're good to go. And also, if you don't have an event running, it's just as easy to switch sessions because there's a lot of events going on lately ever since the new DLC dropped, the After Hours DLC. So after this, you're going to want to pull up your phone in your job list and pretty much launch any job. And if you don't have an active job in your job list, you can call Martin or Gerald and then just request a job and they should send you one over. And then once you actually get to the settings screen of the job, you're not going to actually want to launch the job, you'll want to back out immediately. So here, I'm in the settings screen and I'm going to back out as quick as I can. So I just backed out and I'm loading back in. And sure enough, now I'm inside Lester's house. There we go. So you can see right here, I'm in the front foyer, kind of, in the front hallway of his house. And yeah, it's that easy. So as long as you have a free mode event going on, and you're at Lester's house, all you have to do is launch a job, quit out of it, and then you're here. So that's pretty much it. And now I'm just going to explore the area. So it's a pretty cool and detailed interior. You've probably seen it before if you played the Grand Theft Auto 5 campaign. You see it in a couple cutscenes, and you can show up at Lester's house. And you also can see it briefly in Grand Theft Auto Online as well, in a couple cutscenes, I think. But yeah, it's just a front foyer, a bed area, and then a little office space, and then you have a little back hallway. Even though it's a small space, there's actually a lot of detail here, and it kind of gives a good idea of who Lester is as a person and what kind of character he is. So here I'm just going to look around in more detail and get a closer look at some of the things around his house. So I'm actually going to use a sniper to zoom in a bit. So right here in the shelf you can see some action figures. Kind of shows what Lester is interested in. And there's also a really cool sword here in a case as well. And there's a lot of clutter as well around the house, as you can see right here in the front hallway. But also, the most notable thing I think in the front is this huge metal cage and gate that kind of blocks off the front door. And there's also a lot of surveillance footage and cameras running as well. So it kind of goes to show how Lester is cautious of the government and the police, and he has a lot of conspiracy theories too. So he's really guarding up his little house here. But anyway, moving on to the right, he has a little bed area set up here. You can actually climb on his bed and use the laptop. And also there's a nice big screen TV at the foot of his bed too. And besides this, there's also a lot of other little details, like there's magazines around, as you can see here. And you also see a lot of sticky notes too. This one looks like it says, get some milk and new socks. So Lester looks like he likes to remind himself to make sure he doesn't forget anything he wants to do. There's also other things that kind of just give a little bit more idea of who Lester is as a person and his personality. But anyway, moving on, you see a lot of newspapers as well among all this clutter plastered all over the wall. So it looks like he's a bit of like a fanatic too. Follows up on a lot of stories and keeps track of people. So it fits his character to be doing this. And all over the wall there's all sorts of posters and little action figures and things like that as well. In this office space there's a lot of little monitors and also much more sticky notes too, with just little tidbits of information for Lester to remind him of things. And there's more magazines too. This one kind of shows a little bit more of what Lester's interested in. The caption on the magazine, or the main heading, says why the man is still watching you, so kind of goes along with his whole entire Illuminati ideas and things like that. And over here there's a few more monitors. He's got that tri-monitor setup and a lot more clutter on this bookshelf and things like that. And there's also a lot of liquor around the area too, you can notice. Little bottles and things like that. So moving on to the back hallway, you also see a big Illuminati poster saying the man is watching you, and a lot more of these little action figures too on the wall. And of course another security camera. And then over here, another bookshelf, some storage containers, and then finally in the corner we got what appears to be like a little moonshine station too. So Lester's got his own little setup here, it seems. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the back door here is blocked off with some kind of towel, and all the windows are pretty much blocked off too with newspapers. So it's a pretty secure and private home, it seems, and it's definitely cool to check out. There's so much detail put into this place. It really looks like this is a place where Lester would spend all his days. Probably is in here 24/7, you know, doing whatever he does. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Lester's house, how to get inside, and a little exploration too. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's cool to see all these unique interiors that you're normally not able to explore. So it's great that we're able to get in here and check it out with this method. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and took something out of it that you didn't already know how to do before. But anyway, thanks for watching guys. As always, until next time.